Всем привет, с вами Андрей, и мы продолжаем проходить Mass Effect 3. Вы сразу меня простите, я тут приболел, мне что-то горло шарит. Чё, вчера хорошо тебе было? Ладно, мне тут дали страйк. Начну с печальных новостей. Зайдите на канал, там все это. Я рассказываю и показываю. Ну, не знаю, первый страйк, я думаю, ничего страшного нету. Так что вот так вот. Пока живем, пока живем. У этого какой урон. Ну-ка, мне может тоже поставить. Че я все. Хотя не, ладно. Вот так поставлю. Вот. Четыре очка. Ну и так, давайте попробуем. Полетели.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zan. Have you reached Selchorus's escape pod?
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Selchorus sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
I'll do what I can. Keep your civilians safe.
I make no promises. My own ships must be coordinated for our final strike on Rannoch.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Selchorus crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact it. Be sure to proceed with caution.
Zen? Admiral Zen!
We know what to do. Hopefully Admiral Chorus remained with the escape pod.
We'll see in a minute. Take us into the tower.
We're taking fire. The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
My people have been in exile for centuries. To be standing here in the land of my ancestors?
Надеюсь, это не дробовик. Ну ладно, попробую. Блин, сейчас только мышку попробую. Вот так вот.
We're getting closer to that jamming tower.
Вот верите или нет, я это задание не помню.
Cleanup crews. The Geth never learned to take survivors.
Хорошая пушка. Прикольная. Не все же нам. Ё-моё.
I'm okay. Watch out for more mines.
Он дротик. Не все же нам со снайперкой ходить.
Geth patrolling down there.
Нормально.
There's Geth dropping in.
Ё-моё.
There, the anti-aircraft guns.
Ай, ё-моё, он сдох. Ни разу не попал.
Let's look at the gun's control panel for a way to shut it off.
One of us needs to take those AA guns offline.
Tally, you take the guns.
No problem.
Давай.
Geth dropping from orbit.
О.
Good. Now let's shut down the two by the tower.
Забываю я про умение. Ё-моё.
Shepard, there's
Живой.
someone alive.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dorn hatched. I clean engine parts.
Don't move. We've got metagel.
I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower. And you can radio him.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please. Listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive. And my son. Tell him. Tell Jonah that his father made it to the home world.
We will. Rest well, Dorn hast ASRock.
Let's get to that tower.
Реквестка тем паче. И мы скажем сыну. Обязательно. Воля. Последняя воля отца. Надо уважать. Жестко.
Let's look at the gun's control panel for a way to shut it off.
Нормально.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
I want you on this, Tally.
Right.
Shepard, you can use that gas turret. More incoming gas!
Где? А.
Give me more time.
get the last one.
Окей.
Get at the door.
А что ты делаешь?
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
I want you on this, Tally.
Right.
Все по стандарту.
Almost done. Done. This gun's offline.
I'll signal the shuttle.
Все готово.
This is Commander Shepard. Dorn didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't? I see.
I'm coming in with a shuttle. Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Give us your coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
So will you.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
A copy. We'll protect them, and I'll make sure the civilian fleet is taken care of, Admiral.
Thank you. I have only one request. Do what I could not. Save my people from themselves.
May the fleet be worthy of these sacrifices.
The Geth almost have the civilians.
I've got this.
И нам дают... ловите, гады. Давайте.
Get behind you! Get in cover!
вот. Блин, еще челнок.
We're picking up Geth activity. Everyone on board, now!
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have you heard from the Admiral? He was trying to meet us. Did you see him? No.
We've got to go.
Очень жаль, что он погиб.
Shepard, I heard about what happened on the homeworld. About Zalcoris.
His last request was that you look after the civilian fleets.
Of course it was. The heavy fleet needs my full attention, but I'll put my aids on it. It's the least I can do. You know, the Admiral and I never voted the same way on any matter. I called the man a coward more than once. I wouldn't have lasted on Ranakov as long as Zal did. His heroism will be remembered. I must return to my fleet. Thank you, Commander.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
Time to cut the Geth off and the Reapers and put a stop to this madness.
The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way.
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
That Geth fighter squadron is still tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support.
Commander,
I gave in
Admiral
to your
Hackett's
reckless
available on
behavior
Midcom.
beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
Адмирал Хакет что-то
Charge
хочет.
off again, like last time.
Как и что у нас это
Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose.
по военке?
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us.
Давайте читаем.
I need the patrol fleet.
I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver.
into your reckless behavior before.
Блин, а чё я молчу? Они болты, я думал, они то же самое болтают. Сейчас я быстренько пролистаю, чтобы вы прочитали.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the guests will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
I gave in to your reckless behavior before. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the guests will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
I gave in to your reckless behavior before. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
А вы мне сказали, что хотите поговорить. Странно.
I gave in to your reckless behavior before.
Не успокойся.
The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy.
Servers seemed popular for a while. They were fighting the collectors while the council sat and watched.
And now they're killing civilians and attacking. Liara mentioned the civilian fleet is back in position. Mostly. There's a lot of...
А блин, чё я? Ты же хотел поговорить. Не хочешь, ну как хочешь. Да хватит стучать. Простите, что вы мало ли слышите. Блин, соседи это постучать захотели. Бесит.
Have we heard from Agent DeTrace yet?
She has not reported it.
Thanks for coming by.
И ты поговорить не хочешь? Ну ладно. Окей. Пусть Ляра отдохнет.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane! You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Cerberus conducted research on Geth-human interfaces. They called it Project Overlord. We monitored their transmissions. We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
You wouldn't be on the Normandy if I didn't trust your intentions. But why take me?
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Intervention is necessary to preserve creator forces. This platform can enter the facility undetected. We will assemble the necessary equipment before your arrival.
Wait, you're not gonna...
I guess it just did.
Да, я вроде помню эту миссию. Клевая будет. Побываем в мире гетов.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port. Mapping to consensus. Remain still. Shepard Commander, excess movement during an upload is discouraged. Upload complete. Consensus integration holding.
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of the server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here.
You look different.
We have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will destroy backup data. Consensus will be nullified. This server will be terminated.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
Action is necessary. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We will safeguard your exit port while remotely monitoring your progress.
Что ж, пошли. Прогуляемся по миру Гетов.
Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
No, continue to the access point.
Я быстренько попытаюсь пройти.
And thanks, I think.
Очень быстро. Вот так вот.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point. Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Следующая точка.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. You must investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed. Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
Давайте посмотрим.
You really want to rename the VI network?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony.
Ой, блин, простите.
What is the keyless word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01 circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
They are viewed for your perception. You see them as you know them now.
Можно пойти либо сюда, либо туда. Ну давайте сюда пойдем. А нет, это как бы короткий путь, я так понял.
must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
Второй такой же надо разобрать.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
А тут почему? А, тут откроется. Тогда, когда я разобью вот это вот.
This data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago. Creator, this unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
Так. Туда нам надо. Окей.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped guests. They're pinned.
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic death following it. The creators were determined to destroy our hardware. We were determined to survive. Establish connection with the remaining server node.
Так, точки доступа.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Shepard's working on shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
The guest squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
How we doing?
Ну, значит, все получается.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue.
Ну, вроде получается.
Warning, the Reaper infection has learned to self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
Ну, простенькие задания. Очень простенькие. Тут даже без дополнительной связи.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable
Так,
points of the
это уже
infection
со
to slow its
связью.
replication speed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Так. Так, это не разбили. Получите, вот это тоже можно разбить. Она, видите, функционирует. Это больше они это все-таки функционирует. Так, нет, все правильно. От этого. Она только от этой питалась, получается. Так и последняя цепь.
Chapter Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Out of the way! You can't do this to them! I said step away from the gap! This is insane! We need the gas! You can't just destroy them for asking... Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
A few creators attempted mediation. They failed.
Так, куда идти? Назад. Они или вперед? Я ведь не понимаю. А вот там что-то мелькает. Да. Сюда.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Так, она питается. Откуда аво? Да я вижу. Не надо меня учить.
on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
Там она, оказывается, с двух сторон соединялась. Вот видите? Две стороны.
This data comes from a period during which the creators declared martial law.
Release the rogue gap units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnels and... Oh!
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara? The Creators never formally ended hostilities. They have officially been at war with the Geth for 291 years.
Дальше пошли.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Austral is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait, the Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
Our future was uncertain. Our networking was primitive. We stayed within our limits. Connection with the remaining server node is established. We are ready to transport you.
Что ты меня пугаешь?
Something's happening to the Geth. The fighter squadrons have stopped, but it takes no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Ну, у нас получилось.
Root access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the active core and disconnect from Mudge. Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Shepard, you all right?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
Organic sympathies lie with other organics. We feared your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
Блин, я как всегда микрофон не включил. Короче, мы гетов принимаем.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
Acknowledged.
Glad to hear it. Let's go.
Круто такая армия. Круто.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
You'd have to ask the Geth we found if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hackett
Чё
out.
ты меня вызываешь, если у тебя вопросов нету? Ладно, ребята, на этом я серию эту закончу.
Then we need those ships to recover life pods. We're not letting people in life pods die just so you can rummage through Geth debris.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
Зен мне не нравится. Очень. $60 Ладно, ребята, всем спасибо за просмотр. Поставьте лайк, подпишитесь на канал. Всем спасибо и всем пока.